I'm Raymond Davey, and in this video I'm going to show you how we can add customers and record additional information against them. So the first thing we need to do is we need to select customers off the menu. You'll notice all your existing customers are shown, and the customer you most recently worked on will be shown at the top of the list. But let's use our Add button at the top of the screen. The fields on the screen are fairly self-explanatory. The main thing is that we're dealing with a company here, so we'll enter a company name. As we move down the page, we can enter our phone number, mobile number, email address and fax number. Moving further down, we have physical address. We have some fields for social media, for example their website address, Twitter ID, LinkedIn ID and Facebook page. We also have fields for the postal address. You can enter notes here. However, there's another area that I'm going to show you in a minute where you can enter more notes. Which tax rate they're subject to, so this one's charged GST. An account reference if you need it, where the customer came from, and the sales rep that you'd like to apply it to. I'm logged in as an administrator, so it's currently unallocated. However, this would normally be your name. As we scroll down a bit further, there's a Save button. That's all we need to do to add a customer. Let's search for Blink Data. It brings up Blink Data. I'll click on Blink Data. There's all the details that I just entered. If I scroll down the list, you'll see them all there. Now the things that we can do with a customer is we can record some contacts and some notes. So let's add a contact to this company. To do that we go into the contact screen, click on Add, and we add in the person. So I'll add myself in here. As you're scrolling down this screen you'll find that there's fields for the first and last name and their job title, email address, phone numbers. You'll also find that there's fields for the Twitter ID of the person rather than the company, and their LinkedIn profile and their Facebook page. There's also a field for notes. So if I click on Save, I've added my first contact. You can add as many contacts as you need for each company. Let's just go back one screen now and we'll be sitting in the customer screen. Let's jump into notes and we'll add a couple of notes in. Let's go Add. It defaults to today's date, rang customer, and then they said to call in a week. You can enter as many notes as you like. That field actually expands, and so what you end up with is a notes history, and over time this builds up for each customer. Let's click on back. We'll go back to our customer screen. Let's just go back to the main menu for a second, and if you've got permission to do this you can go into the settings screen, and under settings you'll find an option called customer settings. Now each customer can have up to 30 user defined fields, and these are named in this screen. If they've got no name, they don't appear on the screen. So let's add a field in here for industry group. Let's add a field for the date they joined our company. So we've created a couple of user fields. We'll click on Save. Let's go back to customers again. Let's bring up our customer we were working on before. Click on Edit. And as you scroll down the screen now, when you get to the bottom, you'll find that the extra fields are available to you. So you can set up to 30 extra fields. There's a mixture of dates, checkboxes, short and long fields and number fields. Let's click on Save. We've saved our customer details with those extra fields in it now. If you have user-defined fields in your accounting software, you'll want to name those fields the same as in your accounting software. That's all you need to do to add a customer into the system. You're now ready to do invoices and assign potentials if you need to.